Hey everyone, it's Sabrina Jean. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to this pick a card reading. There's something or someone that you don't see coming. And so this is the topic of today's pick a card video, at least this one. I'm not sure how many I'm going to record today, but as usual, you have 4 different piles to choose from, or you can choose according to the timestamp or the color of the crystal star. So pile number 1 is technically red. From this angle, it kind of looks burnt orange, doesn't it? Pile number 2 is green. Pile number 3 is pink. Pile number 4 is blue. So take a moment to choose whichever piles are getting your attention the most. And let's find out what you can't currently see coming. Group 1. Hi, Group 1. Okay, if you were drawn to the red star, kind of orange, right? Red-orange star. Something that you don't see coming. Something or someone. Okay, it's probably just better in the middle, isn't it? So I already pulled one card for each pile, but I need to pull some more. Because I honestly haven't pulled any of your cards yet. But let's just take a look at the first. Something that you don't see coming. Oop, I almost pulled the thing off of the table. Okay. Ace of Swords. And the first thought I had was peace of mind, or a messenger, an idea, a thought, clarity, a decision. However, here, I'm going to lay these out first, and then I'll adjust the camera angle if we need more room. So today I'm using the Gilded Tarot Deluxe, for those of you who are curious. The second edition. I don't think I want those. I think it's that one. I think it's this one. And Group 1. What does Group 1 not see coming? Okay, I'm going to set that over there. King of Swords. So, decision, a conversation. Queen of Pentacles. It can definitely be an opportunity. And the Seven of Wands. Let's get a little bit more information here. Group number 1. I'm wanting to find out if this is a person, or is it an energy? Is it an event? Is it an experience that you can't currently see? Wow, that just flipped around. Like spirit. Spiritual friends. Or spirit guides. Or family members, who are on the other side. Has there been something trying to get your attention? I'm just curious. Okay. Spiritual energy. And even the number 6, it resonates with the energy of peace, harmony, healing, and with the dove here. And birds are significant so far in your pile. Honestly, Group 1, I don't even know if this is something that you would ever see coming, but what I'm picking up here is that there are spirits, or there are people that are really trying to get your attention. And maybe you're just too fixated on your life, your daily routine. Maybe you're not intuitive. Maybe you're not receptive enough to... I feel like you have a spiritual team or a spiritual family that are trying to guide you with clarity, truth, and purpose. So let me pull a card from the Healing Spirits deck, which is this one. There might be links popping up somewhere on the bottom of my video whenever I declare a name of a tarot deck. Recently, YouTube AI obviously said, hey, if you're tagging products in your videos, you can help your members shop by giving them a direct link to the deck. So I thought, okay, let's try that out. Sure. Let's try that out. Hopefully it's not too much of a, let me fix the, yeah, too much of a distraction or a hindrance to anyone. Okay. I feel like spirit guides, or maybe even other people, there could be a person that is coming into your life soon that wants to give you advice. And I was already looking at the Seven of Wands because I'm pretty sure that most of you don't necessarily want anyone to give you advice. You want to do what you want to do. You want to get what you want to get. Or maybe you don't want to try anything new. But this is something, okay, yeah, it's a new idea. It's clarity. So you're helping spirits say it isn't about being right. It's about doing the right thing. So there's going to be an opportunity coming into your life. With the red and the orange here, this resonates with your root chakra, your sacral chakra, which is where you feel safe and stable and creative. It's about doing the right thing. Okay, I thought I made enough room. Okay, there's enough room now. So it's about doing the right thing, making the choice. This is clarity to me. Clarity, truth, a great idea. But I feel like your intuition or your spirit guides are really trying to help you move forward with something right now in your life. Okay, mindful, groupthink, bold step. Wow. Okay, so even the number 4 represents doing the right thing, the 4 pillars of the universe. The 4 elements, the 4 directions, the 4 seasons. It could also be referring to a completion of something, but this is something that you don't see. There's going to be an opportunity soon for you to make a really big, bold decision. Taking that next step towards change. You have the number 55 here as well. Oh, went off of this camera. Sorry about that. Here, let's just put this here. So Spirit is just saying they're wanting to help guide you towards a more serene and peaceful lifestyle. But there are certain choices that you need to make for yourself. It's also important for you to know what you are worthy of having or manifesting or creating. But there's going to be a decision that you will be making soon in your immediate future. And I'm thinking the only reason why maybe you haven't made that huge decision now is because perhaps you've been concerned about your financial situation. But you're going to be asked to take a bold step. And this asking is coming from your higher self. It's coming from your spirit guides. It probably has to do with your astrology, your numerology, your cycles, your path, your purpose, your destiny, this bold step forward. This might even be something that's coming on with the eclipses. Ooh, okay. Okay, so let's go to the Ancient Stones deck. I think that's the name of this deck, the Ancient Stones. So what is the purpose? Or what would be the purpose for you to, well, besides, other than you're wanting to take a really big next step? Look at this. Find your center, stay true to you, call it to you. Oh, it isn't about being right. It's about doing the right thing. Honestly, so your spirit guides are trying to help you attract what you want into your life. So if it's a new idea or it's opportunities or if it's more money or any other kind of change, maybe this is what you don't see, is that right now you're in the perfect place, space, and opportunity to really work on your heart's desires, but also when you're working with law of attraction and you realize that you can be a magnet and attract to yourself everything that you need to help you with whatever this big decision that you've been wanting to make in your life, but you haven't felt like you've been able to, probably because you didn't have the resources or the availability, or maybe you weren't even feeling confident enough to make this big decision for yourself. And some of you will be making this decision, with your significant others. But in the bigger picture, I'm feeling like your spirit guides and your angels and your higher self are all trying to inspire you to get clear about your purpose and your direction. Maybe it could be a tower moment. It's going to put you in the opportunity to, I call this, take a really big leap of faith. And so you don't see this coming. You wouldn't see this coming because it's probably one of those, we can call it a life lesson, but even when you have an opportunity to choose and take a bold step and to make something happen for you, that's what this bold step forward would mean. Okay, so that being said, let's just go to the astrology oracle because it's easier to get some really good bullet points, something specific to think about to help you make this decision in this area of your life. So let's just look for a house. Wow. Of course, Mars jumped out of the deck. Yeah, drive, confront yourself, force yourself to make this decision, to take action. I'm going to come back to this card because in a few months, Mars is going to be retrograde. So do you need to make this bold step or make this decision before Mars goes retrograde? Curious minds want to know. So let's look for a house, like an area of your life in general. Okay. The 9th house can also be your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your values, opportunity to travel, or future goals. The 9th house can also be the area of our life where we're daydreaming of a better life, an opportunity to learn, to grow, to expand, or to even go somewhere else for the sake of the experience. How many of you have been wanting to move or relocate? So I think your spirit guides are all working with you, trying to help you find the confidence or to make that decision, or even to prepare yourself to take this next bold step. But honestly, I don't think this bold step is going to be forced upon you, but it's something that's going to influence you to take that next step. All right, I love these. So Mars, I said I was going to come back to the Mars message because there's a video I released the other day and it's public. You can go watch it if you want. It's called Timings, the timings of things. And I was talking about the upcoming retrograde seasons into next year even. And so what's happening is that soon Uranus is going to be retrograde. Venus is going to station retrograde. But then it's January where Mars retrogrades, I'm pretty sure. But it's been my personal experience while tracking or researching my own transits, my astrology transits from the past, where I realized I usually move somewhere before Mars goes through its retrograde. So this is, if you chose this pile, this is also something that's probably possible happening for you in this certain timeline too. You have the opportunity. You might have to take a leap of faith, believe in yourself, and stay true to you and make that decision, whatever this is, for yourself. And because there will be an opportunity for you. If you need to relocate and be in a better space that supports you, this is all going to happen before January. Just saying. So what are you dreaming about? As far as like your life is concerned, what are you really wishing for? What are you ready to make that decision, to be bold, to make life happen for you on your own terms? What would you change? What would you do? What would you decide upon? Okay, Blue Lotus, I think that says intuition. It does. Look, the number 5. You know what? I recently bought this tea, and I've only had 1 cup of tea. I know there's Blue Lotus, there's Pink Lotus, there's Purple Lotus. I'm not sure. I don't remember which one I got. They say it helps with dreaming and that sort of thing, but I didn't necessarily have that experience. In fact, I think I just fell asleep and I didn't dream at all, but that's normal for me anyway. But the Blue Lotus might be meaning something very significant for those of you who actually know more in depth the meaning of the blue lotus flower. But it's like spirituality, or it helps you have visions. I wonder what would happen. Now I'm just talking out loud. To my herbal friends, I wonder what would happen if I blended a Blue Lotus tea with, now I forgot the name of the tea, mugwort. Okay, so group 1. Something else you might not see coming is a new vision. You know, which cycle are you in? Are you in a 1 cycle in your numerology? You've got a couple of 1s here, and new beginnings. So before I let you go, let me just pull a few more of these cards from Quantum Consciousness deck to see what it is more specifically that you don't see, like the energy, courage. This comes in with Mars. The courage to go somewhere new, try something new, be bold. Some of you might be making this decision on your own, right? Planning and taking action. I'm definitely foreseeing a trip, an opportunity. It could be moving or a relocation within the next 6 months, group number 1. Let's just leave it at that. But you don't see this opportunity coming because it's probably being triggered by these eclipses that, well, the first one is tomorrow, isn't it? So, since I have you, where did I put the tarot cards? I'm curious. I want to ask the tarot cards, is this likely a relocation? Or, yeah, let's just use the tarot to see if it's physical or if it's emotional or if it's a mental trip, or physical, spiritual, mental, emotional. Yeah. Which one? Most likely for group number 1. Okay. Peace of mind, but this is also transitions, moving forward. It could be moving. But it is peace of mind. Going back to the peaceful energy of the dove and this spiritual energy, you're transitioning into a more peaceful lifestyle. Or at least your spirit guides are trying to guide you in the direction to make the choices so that you can move towards a more peaceful lifestyle, something that's more enjoyable for you, something that is aligned with you. And also, spirit guides are trying to send you hints to help you realize that you can attract to you everything that you need. Your body is a magnet. Your mind and your emotions are a magnet. So, something that you don't see. Let me take a look at this. I'm going to say, when I'm looking at the numbers on the cards, definitely what you don't see, this is something that you're going to see or have a visual or the realization within the next month or 2. So from the time you're watching this video. So group 1, I hope you enjoyed this video reading. And if any of you are curious, if you'd like a confirmation or more information, you can request a reading from me. I want you to know that there are 2 different options now to request readings from me. You can request a expedited 24-hour reading, ask whatever questions that you want, unlimited, receive it within the next 24 hours. If you need quick answers, And that's on my booking site, which is the 1234sabrinajane.com. You can book me. But I'm also now offering opportunity for you to book a reading based on how many minutes. So if you just want a mini reading for 10 minutes, or you can choose 20 minutes, or you can choose 45 minutes. The customizable, personalized readings for you to request are now on my website only, which is at access5d.com. And don't worry, I don't have ads, I don't have spam. It's not going to remember who you are. Like, I don't play tricks on my website. I just making it easier for everyone to get the information or the confirmations that they need, especially if you have been going through huge life transitions like I have. Anyway, so the links for your options if you want a reading are in the description box and in the comment section. But this is what I've got for group 1. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you were drawn to another pile, feel free to choose another pile to find out something else that you don't necessarily see on its way into your life. Hey there, group number 2. If you chose the green star, technically it's green and it's black, but it also has a little bit of ruby on the other side. Can't really see it. I moved the lighting out of the way to, well, adjust the lighting. Okay. Green star, pile 2. Let's look at your first card. I don't know what it is. Okay. Something that you don't see coming. King of Pentacles. But is this someone or something? I'm going to pull more tarot cards, but first, I think I want to find out if it's a someone or if it's something else. Group 2. What is it that group 2 does not see coming? Right, so this is gratitude, energy, something, okay, something is happening soon to get you out of a situation. If you've been feeling stuck, something is happening soon and you can't see it. It's a significant event happening in your life. Okay, there was this card as well. Consciousness. So I can't really confirm it's another person. It's you, but look at your numbers here. You've got the number 88. So 88 is a significant number, letting you know that you are protected, that you have enough. Hopefully that you will no longer be worrying about your financial situation. You have everything that you need. Okay, so this is saying it's not necessarily a person. So let's pull some more cards. Let's just go back to the, actually, let's pull a message from your spirit guides. The Healing Spirits deck. Healing Spirits. Wow. Oh, wow. You are your purpose. So it's you. It's something happening to you, your truth. Okay. Is there like a shadow aspect or something that you're not seeing, or is there a blockage, or, you know. So something's going to happen soon and you're going to realize your truth. Okay, possibility for union. Look at this, you've got the number 11. But still here, these are all single individuals. Well, and even this one, this is you, but this is your guardian angel that is like standing behind you all of the time. Your truth, your purpose, the things that you are grateful for. Wow, okay. What you don't see, but something is happening to enlighten you, which will help you to get unstuck from something. I feel with this card, I'm always thinking that, it seems like we're feeling stuck in life. Oh, how many of you are trying to figure out what your soul purpose is, or your heart's passion, or you're trying to discover, I don't know, you're trying to decide upon something. Okay, that one was trying to flip around, so let's look at it. Actually, I think I know what that card said. I think it said surrender. It does. Lay it on the altar. Lay it on the altar. Hand it over. Soften. Surrender. Forgive. I think you're about to come into a realization or a truth for yourself that definitely supports this King of Pentacles energy. But it's also an event happening in your life. You're going to have to take action. Well, this possibility for union, I feel like it's you and your spirit guides, or you and your ancestors. It's you and it's you. You and your higher self. This isn't an external party. Okay, and what was this other one? Look, the entrance stone, new beginnings, step forward, expansion. But this is all on you. So keep in mind, there are probably many of you that are ready to liberate yourself or free yourself or to hermit yourself, or you're ready to move forward by yourself. You don't need, a relationship or somebody else to take you away from something. That's what the energy is of this pile. So it's you showing up for you, helping you to make the next step. But I think it's your higher self, your soul's purpose, or your angels are asking you to surrender what you think you know, or surrender your need to control or have complete control and power over everything, so that you can retrieve the guidance or the information or this truth about your purpose that is absolutely imperative, that at this time in your life, it's time for you to realize your truth. And this is also what's going to empower you. So the King of Pentacles, and you've got the 88, is a fantastic way to start off your reading. And you've got the number 11. So let's pull some more tarot cards. Did I want to pull? I don't know if I need to pull an astrology or not. I'm curious though. Which planet is inspiring you the most? Group number 2. Which planet is influencing you the most? Okay, Jupiter. Because when you take action towards your purpose, Jupiter is going to show up and send you unexpected blessings, good fortune, bringing you opportunities to learn or to teach, to grow, to expand, to evolve, to move forward. So the reminder is to stay positive. It's an opportunity. Okay. So you can't stay where you currently are. That's what these cards are saying. And I'm not meaning in the house that you're in. I don't want to freak anybody out. It doesn't mean that you have to move. But this is being stuck in life. Uncertain. Maybe you're bored, or you've been depressed, or maybe you've just been confused. And so there's a transit that's happening in your astrology that is definitely going to liven up the situation. But you're going to have to start showing up for you. Pile number 2, to make life happen for you. And Jupiter is going to bless you with every positive decision that you make, with every step that you take to come into higher alignment, following your heart's purpose, working in interaction with your union, your relationship with Source, higher power, your higher self, spirit guides. Wow. So you don't see this coming. Group 2. Right. It's an opportunity for you to work on something of your own, to grow. Something that you can nurture, that is important to you. Start where you are. It's also important, I think, for me to say that group number 2, depending on the choices that you make, if you choose to empower yourself and follow your passion and to make life happen for you, then you're going to receive the blessings and expansion in your life that supports exactly what you are choosing. But there is a flip side. You can make negative decisions, especially if you're pessimistic or if you're not having a good time, and if you're trying to focus on something that is not in alignment with your higher purpose, then Jupiter may actually put you in a scenario of, well, the lesson scenario. So Jupiter can be a trickster, it can be a teacher, but it's always going to expand your experience based on what it is that you're choosing. So you can ask to expand a negative experience, or you can ask for a positive experience, but it still comes back to you. That's what all these cards are saying. So group number 2, right, you're going to have to make a decision. Knight of Swords. Hopefully you will choose you. I feel like I want this card before it runs away. Oh, yeah, this might be where you're at right now. I was already thinking maybe you are uncertain, or okay. But there is going to be an opportunity for you to make a big decision for yourself. Okay. So making the decision, what makes you feel good about yourself, your home, your health, your well-being. 4 of Wands is stability. Honestly, group 2, I feel like spirit guides are saying it's time for you to learn something new so that you can earn the money that you need while also pursuing your passion and your purpose. So let's pull a few more cards. Group number 2. So what more does group number 2 need to know? Okay, Rosemary. This is like ancient memory. Remembering your creativity. So over here, laying on the altar, surrender, forgive, let go. I was already talking about connecting with your ancestors. There might be an ancestral gift that you have, or for those of you that believe that you are your own self reincarnated from, some people believe that we are our own ancestors from a different timeline, and we just reincarnated in this lifetime. And so when we think we're connecting to ancestors, we're really just talking to ourself from a past timeline. So also another option for you to consider. But there's something that you're going to be remembering. It's an ancient memory, helping you to remember your truth, your passion, your purpose. But there's also this opportunity showing up for you to take advantage of, to create more success, find happiness, to move forward in your life. Remember, you can't stay where you are. It's time to grow or to learn something new. It's time to evolve. So, group number 2, this is your reading. I hope that you enjoyed these messages. Let me know how these resonate for you. If you were interested in a private reading, I want to let you know there are now 2 options. I still have the same booking link, the 1234 Sabrina Jean, but now you can use that to request a everything reading, ask as many questions as you want, and also receive this pre-recorded reading within the next 24 hours. That's on that booking site. But I've also made adjustments to allow anyone to choose to book according to how many minutes you want. So you can request a mini reading, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, but that's on my website. So if you want a mini reading request, go to my website, which is access5d.com. And there are 3 steps there. You can look at the information and choose how many minutes, send your payment, and then send me the message in the contact form letting me know what kind of reading that you were asking about. Your way, your time, your price. So come and check it out. Again, my links are in the description box, and my links are also in the comments section. But group 2, this is what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, click the like button if you did. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now. Hey there, group number 3. If you chose the pink star, welcome to your reading. There's something that you don't see coming, something or someone. So I'm going to put your pink stone over here. Actually, I'm going to flip it over. Okay. Your pink star. Group, I almost said group 1. Group 3. Wow. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is coming, and you cannot see this coming. Nice. Nice. Pile number 3. Okay. I need to pull some more tarot cards, get a little bit more information. What is it that pile 3 does not currently see coming? Or who? There could be people coming into your life as well. Wow, that was like too many cards. And now they're trying to slide off the table. Seriously? Group 3. What does group 3 not see coming? Okay, interesting. Wow. So the first way I interpret these messages, group 3, is that what you don't see is future financial stability, and maybe you've been navigating, balancing your budget for quite some time. Or maybe what you don't currently see is that you have enough, or that you're always receiving exactly what you need at any time. But the Tower card, I feel like there's some sort of a shift. It might be something happening through these eclipses. This is a new relationship, a new connection, a new understanding. So I need to pull some more cards. What do your spirit guides want you to know? Next, group number 3. Be calm and keep going. What else does group 3 not currently see? I feel like it's this one. Movement towards adventure. So something exciting, something is changing. Is that like too many? Oh, nope, I got it. I got it. Movement, flow, abundance. Maybe some of you have just been uncertain about your future, your financial future. I know that's a lot of people are uncertain about their financial future. But there's going to be something new, a new opportunity. It could be a new realization, or how you're perceiving yourself or your situation. But there's some sort of adventure and some sort of change that is happening. And spirit guides are just wanting to reassure you to be calm, keep going. There's some sort of change. So, okay. So what's changing next? I'm going to go to the Quantum Consciousness deck. So what's changing next for group 3 that group 3 does not see coming? It feels like a significant change or an adventure. Okay. I'll let it just flip around. The healing light. Yeah, seeing, perceiving. You're manifesting 10 of Pentacles. That's what you're doing. And you can't see it coming. Naturally, we never see it coming. So you've been at least trying to double your income or expand it. Okay. So there's spiritual consciousness. So you are also in the process of changing, because in your process of manifesting this 10 of Pentacles lifestyle, you're also like changing your own energy or your intentions or how you feel about your situation. You're trying many different things, trying to find the way to manifest or attract this 10 of Pentacles energy into your power, into your vision. Okay. I also tend to pick up on pile 3 with like freedom, the freedom, having enough money and the freedom to travel or to do more things and that sort of thing. And so this is also what seems to be happening in your future that you don't currently see. It's going to happen suddenly and unexpectedly. You can't force this. This manifestation of the 10 of Pentacles is happening in accordance to your spiritual path, your destiny. So, you know, I'm always talking about your astrology, your life path, your purpose, your cycles, your destiny. This is destined to happen for group number 3. So let's pull a message from the Ancient Stones deck and find out a little bit more about the purpose of this Ten of Pentacles energy. Look, dancing with stones, movement, teamwork, partnership. Honestly, group 3, I feel like many of you have figured out the power of how to attract helpful people into your life, how to manifest resources using your intuition. Because, of course, obviously, you probably have already tried trying to force it physically, and sometimes you just can't force money to grow. There's always something that you have to do in order to expand your financial well-being. So that's what I'm picking up here. Let's go to the astrology deck. So what more does group 3 need to know? Or that they don't see? Look at this. Getting your resources, getting your power back. So you've been navigating a life lesson or an opportunity that it not only has to do with money, but it also has to do with your power. It has to do with your relationships with other people or other people's money. And so this is a significant change in your personal power, and you're going to be realizing suddenly and unexpectedly the power that you have to manifest or attract this Ten of Pentacles, because this was like the main topic of your pile for today's reading. So keep calm, keep going, keep your eye on that prize, because whatever you're doing right now, pile number 3, you are manifesting this Ten of Pentacles. And for you, this is something that you're manifesting that is something that you're also building upon that should support you as you move forward in your life. Or it helps you, it supports you with your future goals as well. So what else is there helping you? South Node. South Node is usually releasing us from something. So let's just say releasing us from dysfunctional habits or old belief systems, negativity, self-doubt. You're being released from the things that have been preventing you from manifesting Ten of Pentacles. And usually these are blockages, you know what I mean? Or you don't feel worthy, or you've already been navigating something trying to figure out, actually, I know exactly what this is. So if you chose pile 3, you've been going through a cycle where maybe you haven't had as much money as you would like to have. But what happens when we have to strictly budget our money? We start getting really choosy, and we start realizing what is really necessary. It's like, do I really need to buy this? Do I really need to have it? Is it going to support my health and well-being? Is it going to make me happy? And even if it makes me happy, how long is it going to make me happy? Do I really need to spend the money on this? This is the cycle of the lesson that I feel you've been going through for whatever reason, but it helps you to redetermine what you truly value and realize the things that are most important to you before this Ten of Pentacles river of movement, this abundance, start showing up in your life again. And with the rainbow here, notice my throat is getting scratchy. I'm getting all excited. It's like it's a miracle. It's a miracle. I never thought it would happen. Anyway, so 8th house. Maybe you are re-inheriting your potential to, earn a healthy living for yourself financially. Maybe for some of you, it's something you once had and then you didn't. And now you've been working on your power and your energy, your mindset, and stepping back into this higher sense of yourself. And you're making this happen for you. So you don't see this coming because it's part of your astrology, your life path, your purpose, your destiny. That's why you can't see it. The conditions of reality and everything that influences us to make choices are those astrology transits. They're astrology transits and numerology transits that influence each and every one of us. Look, you've got horsetail. What does that say? Revival? Oh, that's what I was just... Oh, no, it says patience. Okay. Look at that. You have another number 8. Actually, you just had one number 8 here. Oh no, you've got an 8 right here. 88, 50. There is something significant that's going to be showing up in your life soon. It's interesting how they've got patience here with a horsetail. And so I'm just going to show you the kind of herb nerd that I am. I drink horsetail tea, but it actually makes my hair grow really fast. So anytime I drink it, my hair starts growing really fast. But on this card, it's patience. So I really don't know. Maybe people that use herbs for divination or something like that. It could be for setting intentions. But definitely when it comes to hair growth, yeah, patience no longer necessary. But I got off point. I'm thinking pile 3, you've been forced to learn how to be patient while reclaiming your power and this status and this 10 of Pentacles back into your life. And I feel like it's going to come rushing in very quickly. And your spirit guides are reminding you to just be calm and keep going. You're doing the right things. You're making the right steps. So just keep repeating whatever this is that you are doing because it's working. So this movement is the patience with your higher self or patience with the timing of things. Partnership. Maybe you're working with your intuition or your inner self or your higher self or your spirit guides. And then teamwork. So it's a unity consciousness kind of thing. Okay, so I want to pull one more card for group number 3. Which deck do I want to go to? Actually, let's go to this one. One more message for group number 3 about what they don't see coming. Look at this. The jeweled web, how everything is connected. Synchronicity. The matrix. If you haven't watched my video interpretation of what I perceive the matrix as, be sure and check out that video. It's somewhere nearby. I posted it within the last week or 10 days. If you're really wanting to know how to claim power over your life, you have to align with your astrology, your transits, your numerology, your birthday. And when you know where your power lies and what you're capable of creating, then you can choose to make adjustments in your life to only focus on the positive, focus on the expansive, focus on the necessary. Oh, you know why? Because every word you speak, every thought you think, every emotion you feel, everything you believe is what is constantly redefining and recreating your reality. Sometimes, when you're on a path towards creating something, in this case, your 10 of Pentacles that you've been working towards, you're worthy of it, you're waiting for it. But sometimes in the process along the path, we get frustrated because we don't know if we're doing it right. And this teaches patience, perseverance, trust, and believing in yourself. And the universe knows every single thing that you are thinking, hearing, feeling, working towards. The universe sees all, right? Yeah. So here's the eye in the sky, from that movie. It was, oh my God. I forgot the name of the movie. I'm sure you saw the movie, The Eye in the Sky. There was like the global, it's you, it's your soul, it's your higher self. Everything is connected. So everything here is working in perfect harmony and perfect timing for you, your life purpose, your soul's growth, your expansion, etc., etc., etc. I think this is amazing. I wonder if I can look at... Actually, I'm looking at the numbers. There is a significant shift happening in October for you as well, because you've got 1010. But there's the ace here. This is renewal. It's a new beginning. There's change. You're already navigating change. Oh, you've got 55. You have a 5 over here as well. 5, 5, 5, 8, 8, 10, 10. And the number 13 with the tarot card. There are a bunch of amazing things about to happen for you. Group number 3. So I'm going to leave your video reading here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do click the like button. And if you are ever interested in private reading, I want you to know that I now offer, how do I even describe it? You can now book a reading based on how many minutes that you have. So the mini readings are back. If you wanted to book just 10-minute, 20-minute, 45-minute, it's on my website, which is access5d.com. It's all bookable. You can choose. Just go and check it out. If you would like to request an everything reading, I call it an everything reading. Ask me everything that you want to know, and you'll receive a pre-recorded video reading within 24 hours. And you can include in astrology, numerology, whatever you want. And that everything reading is only available on my booking site, which is the 1234 Sabrina Jean. You can book me, which you're used to seeing, but now you have more options. So they're both listed together in the description box and near the comments. Do come and check them out. Take advantage of it, especially if you would just like a mini reading or a mini confirmation. That being said, group 3, have a wonderful day, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now. Hey there, group number 4. If you chose the blue star, it's actually kind of opalescent, but in the lighting, whoop, yeah, looks like blue, doesn't it? Pretty cool. Anyway, okay, group number 4. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Something that you don't see coming, something or someone. Let's take a look. Okay, so let's just start with your first tarot card. Okay. There's the Death card, which is definitely a change or a chapter. Let's pull your other tarot cards, group number 4. And this is the Gilded Tarot Deluxe Edition, if you're interested in knowing the name of the cards. So there's, okay, 9 of Wands, ooh, 2 of Cups, and the 3, okay, 3 of Wands. What is it that you don't see coming, or who? Okay, I'm trying to... Okay, I got it. Pile 4. There's definitely change in your future that you don't see. There's most likely somebody new coming into your life, or someone coming back into your life, and you don't see this. So we need to get a little bit more information. Let's ask your spirit guides. Actually, let's go to this deck first. Group 4. What does group 4 not see? Okay, come on, cards. Okay, group full mind think. I wanted to go to this deck before, so let's just come back here. Wow. This one's like coming out of the bottom. Okay, your life, I like that. Your life plan is unfolding as it should. Let me move these out of the way so that you can see. Let me just go like this. Maybe you've been waiting for something to return, or you've been waiting for someone to return. Or you've been waiting for this opportunity. So definitely your relationships are highlighted here. And your life plan is unfolding exactly as it should. Say your spirit guides. Let's go like this. There's mindful, groupthink. Yeah, it's something that you've been really paying attention to or putting a lot of energy into, either attracting someone or bringing someone back into your life. I suppose it could be you've been focusing a lot of time and energy on attracting what you need so that you can move forward in your life. Here, I'm going to put this here. Change. But something is definitely shifting and changing soon. Let me just fix these really quick so that there's room. Okay. Trust that your life is unfolding exactly as it's supposed to. We need more information. So let's just go to this deck, group number 4, and see how this is specifically, what is it that you're not seeing? What's coming in that you don't see? Okay, a spiritual, this is like a spiritual union or a spiritual connection. It could be a spiritual experience. Honoring your path, your intentions. Okay. So sometimes when I pull cards, like they're not really very specific. It's just kind of general, which is usually what happens when we ask spirit guides, because spirit guides aren't just going to tell us what to do, because that's why we're here. We're here to have fun, and we're here to figure out how to manifest or how to co-create or how to get what we want. So group number 4, what is it more specifically happening for group number 4 that they don't see? Okay, so the awareness, this is Mercury, your mind, conversations, communication. Okay, and then you also have, interesting, your destiny. So this is saying your life plan is unfolding exactly as it should. So there's a specific path that you've been working towards. I feel like you're reaching the end of this cycle, this path. You've been working towards making something happen for you. It's also aligned with your destiny. It's destined to happen. The 10th house in astrology also refers to what's considered the midheaven, which is the same thing as destiny. What are you destined to experience, or who is destined to come into your life? And maybe many of you have been waiting for this opportunity for a long time. So I want to pull another house card to see, okay, what you believe, your resources. You've been patiently. So this also, your values, your self-esteem, your finances, your paycheck, your job, your career, the money that you need. So you've been patiently working towards change and aligning with something better. And so, right, what you don't see is, well, destiny is unfolding for you. It's probably already begun. So how many of you have recently changed your path, or you're changing your mind about life or something that you want to pursue? So you could be attracting or having more opportunities soon for a one-on-one relationship or connection. This could be with another human, or it could be with your higher self. It could be your soul, or it could be a group collaboration sort of thing for those of you who are wanting to create a new community of some sort. This is destined to be happening at this time in your life. You being purposeful, following your intentions. Here, I was trying to do this, wasn't I? I was. Okay. On your spiritual path. So spiritual path, spiritual union, spiritual connections. And I told myself last night, I'm going to stop using the word spiritual because everyone has their own definition. And I think that word is overrated. Along with the word collapse. Healing, collapse, and spiritual. I need to find replacement words for those. So I feel like I want to pull 2 more of these cards. Group 4. This is your honorable path, your life path, your purpose, your destiny. I'm just going to call it that. So look at this, what? Following your intentions. And perhaps you've been on this path for a while and you haven't been quite sure whether you were on the right path or not, or whether you were doing the right things. But this is something, it's a creative event. So you might be at the very beginning of a new cycle or phase in your life where you're thinking about, if I were to create my own thing and to change my life or my reality, how maybe you were just now discovering what your natural gifts are, your intuition, your heart, your goals, your purposes. There's something that you're really good at creating. And creating isn't just about manifesting. Creating takes the idea, the excitement, the thought, the persuasion to find a way to make something happen. You put all the things together to change your life, change your reality. And that's what I'm picking up on the most here. So your intentions are changing. You're probably going through some sort of an awakening or awareness of your truth, your spiritual truth, your life path, your destiny. It's unfolding. And it's probably given you an awful lot to think about, which is exactly what you're supposed to be doing right now, is becoming more mindful about your intentions. What do you really want to be experiencing? Who do you really want to be with? Or would you rather just be alone? Do you need to go on a solo journey? Or are you wanting to attract other people into your life? Because you're going to be attracting people who are synchronistic with your own frequency. Maybe they're on the same soul family, or they call it an oversoul, where like masses or thousands of groups of souls all incarnated at the same time with the same theme. Not necessarily the same personality, but the same purpose is probably the better way I can use that. The same intention. Right, so you will be attracting who you are by how you resonate, your frequency, your thoughts, your words, your actions, your feelings, your emotions. And it can also significantly impact your future finances, especially if you are honoring yourself, your path, and your purpose, and you're aligned with your destiny. Then everything is just going to start happening in your favor all of the time. Because that's what happens when we align with our higher self, our higher truth, and our higher passion. That's what authenticity means. So that's what I see it's happening for you that you don't currently see. Because there's probably still some things that need to be realized. Or maybe you think you have to wait for something else to show up and you're missing the boat. So what if you just took some time out to stop waiting for something else to happen and you started using your creative gift to make something happen for you now instead of having to wait for anything at all? So what would you do then? Something to think about. Okay. Well, wonderful things are still happening for you, and you just don't see them coming because they haven't yet manifest into the physical, tangible world. But whatever path you're on, group number 4, you're still on the right path, and what's going to manifest in your reality is based on your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, your actions, and what you think that you need. So I really do hope you enjoyed this video reading. If you did, click the like button. I got tongue-tied for a minute. Yeah, I'm fixated on the death card. I'm like, okay, there's definitely change and transition happening in your life. And maybe it's happening right now and you don't see it, but I'm sure you can feel it, especially if you're uncertain about certain things. You're already in this phase of change and endings and beginnings. So, okay. Now I'm going to go. Group number 4, this is your reading. I hope you enjoyed this. By the way, I have set up new opportunities to be more selective about the kind of private readings. If you'd like a private reading, the mini readings are back. You can now book a reading based on how many minutes you want, rather than just having to have just one option, which has usually been what I've been booking. But now on my regular booking link, the 1234 Sabrina Jean at youcanbook.me, It is for an everything reading. You can ask as many questions as you want. You can receive this video reading within the next 24 hours. So especially if you need something, if you need to know now and you need the information within 24 hours, then you can expedite your reading request. And that's on my 1234 Sabrina Jean booking site. Ask anything that you want. You can include astrology, transits, numerology, whatever you want, whatever you want, whatever you need to know. So feel free to use that. If you would rather have a mini reading or you want to choose 10 or 20 minutes or 40 minutes based on the price, then come and visit my website. It's ad-free. I don't have spam there. It's just me and my 2 pages. But there's now an option for you to choose the minutes, the dollar amount, and request a private reading that way as well, which will usually be recorded and sent to you within a couple of days of your asking. So if you want a mini reading or just check it out, visit my link, access5d.com. My links for both options are in my description box as well as near the timestamps. But I'm just trying to make everything easier and more accessible to all of you. So that being said, have a wonderful day. Thank you for listening. And I will see you in another video. Bye for now.